Talking about whoop the round nose down me. Man, I hope it ain't a nigga or a bitch out there talking about whoop the round nose down me. I don't know down with nobody. Shit, you got to show me. Man, I hope it ain't a nigga or a bitch out there talking about whoop the round nose down. I know this is.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to...
He is the Grand Campeon, Julio. This expectations are sky high. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. That hook scores. Punch, counter punch. No rest for the weary. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill.
Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
The straight right just misses. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Chavez in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your...
Missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't win back into the fight. Great.
In this round.
On to the second round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Good counterpunching. The straight right just misses. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Nice job by him to block that jab. courage on display here is incredible. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to go back out there and have to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Let's get it started in round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The right hook can't miss. He wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Both men step back for just a moment. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Does well to block that left jab. Whoa, wait a minute! Can Arturo Gatti survive this storm? And Gatti goes down! How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Love the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep breath. Felt right. Brush it off. Get on with the job.
Take that from which way?
Great work. I love that. I love that jab slick.
Gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him.
Shots. Keep smart. You were thinking. You were smart.
Working to fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round.
And there's the bell for round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle him. He's got to bluff him.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. starts. Unlucky to miss with that jab. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Listen, the fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Great round, now relax. Good work.
Back into the fray here in round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That jab doesn't score. And just as quickly as he... Hold it right there! Dios mío! Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.